this morning at the minute because we've got a lot going on at home. So we're going out today. It's Chinese, obviously it's been Chinese New Year. Obviously with Sophie being mixed Chinese, mixed Malay, we're been celebrating. So we're going out today. We're heading over to Sheffield. So if anybody's in Sheffield today, you'll see us dotting around. We should arrive there, I'll probably say around about 11:30, 11:45. I think we're going up to Cosmo for a bit of dinner. So yeah, so we're just on told what is it, YouTube? I'm going to say TikTok. I get them all muddled up. But yeah, just on here today. So Sophie's going to join me in a minute. She's just downstairs with her mate, just doing a few things. But I'm going to start because we're a bit pushed for time, and I've got to get this recorded, then get it on. That's the thing. So any of you that are just joining and you don't know what's going on, comments, yeah. Well, one person, is that it? Just one of you want to see me today. Get my headphones on. Make sure that these are... Oh, yes, that's better. So last week I had a bit of an headphone issue. There we go, that's better. I can hear him both now. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. It's just the Mr. today, I'm afraid. That's why you've just got my ugly mug. So Sophie will hopefully be joining us in a bit, which is a shame she can't start the show with me today because I've got a couple of special announcements to make as well. So, but it's Chinese New Year. We've got a lot going on. We're going out today, so we've got to be off on time, go pick people up and do all this. So yeah, right, here we go. So we're recording for the LDC Mr. and Mrs Yorkshire show that is on LDC 97.8 FM. If you're not in Leeds and Bradford, you can download the LDC app and listen there all over the world. So yeah, let's get cracking. So this is me. So don't get confused when I start talking about Sunday dinner. All right, because oof. Now then, guys, how you doing? So it's me, Mr. Yorkshire. Mrs. Yorkshire's not with me today. She might be joining me very shortly, but she's a little bit busy. So hopefully she'll catch us at the back end of the show. But yeah, we've had a busy weekend, Chinese New Year. We went out yesterday into Sheffield. We had an absolute cracking time. Nice meal. Oh my days, it was spot on. Now, Mr. and Mrs Yorkshire, as you know, me and Sophie travelling around, doing all things Yorkshire. We're on the radio, we talk about some of the stuff that we do. And this year is very, very exciting for us because we've got a lot of things coming up, a lot of things that we want to be doing. We've already started prepping for that. And I'm glad to say, right, that we've got a bit of a sponsor. So for us, Mr. and Mrs Yorkshire on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all that, but also for the radio. So now LDC, the Mr. and Mrs Yorkshire show on a Sunday, 11 till 1, is now sponsored by the Yorkshire Society, which is absolutely amazing. And any of you guys listening, if you don't know what the Yorkshire Society is, get onto Google, pop it in. Basically, you pay a minimal lifetime subscription, and it is the Yorkshire thing. It is all about Yorkshire, doing things for Yorkshire. It holds events. There's some of the best businesses around Yorkshire that sponsor the society. So yeah, so just to be a part of that and for them to sponsor us, wow. Me and Sophie are quite honoured. So for the next 12 months, we're going to be helping them out. We're going to be doing videos on their social media, so check them out as well. So keep an eye out. We'll be posting some stuff on them probably within the next couple of weeks. So get ready, get steady, let's go. Right, jam-packed show today. Let's kick it off. Let's get some bangers on and get this Sunday absolutely rocking. So there you go. It's not Sunday. Have I ever done just Saltburn? No, I haven't. And then every time I think of Saltburn now, I think about that lad in Bath. Oh, so I just don't know. You know, it's like, do you want to come try this takeaway in Saltburn? They do cracking garlic mayo and kebabs. Going to put me straight off. Yeah, so, right. My dad help me in yoga. I feel something. What? Come on, stop this. I'm not getting into that thing. Good job on air saying that. You know, but yeah, here's what it is. Right, that's one link. So I'm basically recorded here 8 links to go onto the radio. So that's the first one done. All right, so some of them may be little porcupines. Okay, some of them may not. Right, here we go. Second link coming in. Right, guys, back with you. I feel like I'm, you know, I've done something wrong here. I'm doing this show on my own. And I'm thinking, well, you know, I can hear Sophie downstairs. I can hear her knocking around. I'm thinking to myself, what is happening? What is happening? So yeah, but no, I'm glad I'm here. So today, usually I'm banging on, I'm saying to you, I'm chilling out. I've got the roast in the oven, blah, 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 all that kind of thing. Not today. So this Sunday, it's been a long time since I've worked for Rate My Take on a Sunday, but I'm off out filming, so I'm doing this. As soon as we've done this, I'm straight in car, bang, well, van, whoosh, straight out filming. So yeah, can't wait for it. I can't let it out at bag, but yeah, just just check out the Rate My Take. If anybody tunes in as well to me on a Tuesday, God, last Tuesday, me and Matt, we started off a conversation and we were doing as mystery item, that kind of thing. And then we started talking about an episode that had come on the Rate My Takeaway YouTube. So I just want to know if you guys have seen it and what you think of it. So let's get a few songs on. And when I get back, I want to talk about it and just let you know. What is your favourite kind of egg sandwich? Well, to be honest, I don't like an egg sandwich. Don't eat fine looking. What the heck? I'll tell you something. Usually I get some cracking people on, but today, have I come on right one here? I have come on Mr. and Mrs Yorkshire. I'm not on my Rate My Takeaway one, am I? And I'll get in trouble for that off it, lads. Ever tried? No. So yesterday, we were filming in Birmingham, and I went and had a special guest on. So please check out, right, over the next, I think it's going to be on tonight, actually. Oh, my days. The editor, well, tomorrow. Yeah, Sunday. See, I'm getting confused. The editor has got a lot of work to do today, because usually when we do a video, we probably have about 40 minutes worth of content, right? Yesterday, I think we got about 2.5 hours worth of content, because this special guest was just so fascinating. Right, that's the word I use, fascinating. Telling me stories of his life, what he's done. And if I'm honest with you, within that few hours, I think we only talked about 4 or 5 topics, but he told such a good story. It was absolutely amazing. And I could have sat there all day if I weren't freezing to death, sat outside this takeaway. But if I'm honest with you, I think it's the first time that I've not really been that interested in the food, paying attention to it. I was just so engrossed in conversation with this guy, so I can't wait for you to see that. Right, third link coming up. Right, guys, back with you. Still on my own, I'm afraid, so this is where I can talk about a few things, let a few secrets out. So, first of all, before I talk about the episode, obviously, it's February, we're into February, January blues have gone. We've all paid a bit of debt off. Credit cards might be cleared, or you might be just pushing through to next month. But it's that all-important Valentine's. So, do you have a loved one? Do you have somebody that you're going to share Valentine's with? What I want to talk about today is, obviously, we all know that restaurants, they put the money up, they create a special menu. Some of them put the prices up. It costs you a lot more, and Valentine's Day is usually packed out, because we all go out, and instead of paying that 20 quid for a steak meal, we end up paying 45 for the same thing. So what I've done this year, I've been a little bit sneaky. So I booked me and Sophie a little treat away, and I've done it before Valentine's, so that I can get the best bang for the buck, if you like. Yeah, and we're off to a place. I've booked in a few activities. Sophie's a bit of a geek and she likes museums, so I've booked in a couple of museums at all, booked in a nice Chinese restaurant. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And I'm going to let you into a secret, right? So I've got a hotel for the night with bed and breakfast. I've got 2 museums. I've got a Chinese, and I've got I've booked into like a themed cafe, right? Now, take away the 2 food places, because probably on average, I'm sort of budgeting around 100 quid, right, that I can get a couple of decent meals for. But all the other things, the overnight stay with bed and breakfast, 2 museums, and then also a tour around somewhere else as well, it's cost me, I've got it for 140 quid for the whole shabam, and it's like 2 days packed full of things, so it's going to be like 250 quid. I'm going to get meals, a couple of meals in, we're going to have breakfast, we're going to be going on lots of things. Now for me, wow, Absolute bang for buck. Oof, I've done my research and I think I'm in with a good one. Has anybody else done that? Do you do that? Do you just go out and spend a few £100 on a meal, bottle of wine, or are you like me, a bit thrifty, and you think to yourself, if I'm going to spend that brass, I am going to get my money's worth? Message into the Mr and Mrs Yorkshire Instagram. Let us know, because I just want to know, is everybody else like that? Because I am. Get more for your money. There you go. Well, I've not got much interaction on here today from you guys. There's a few of you on, but nobody's talking. Apart from, tell thing is, I researched for months. Mate, I ain't wasting a penny. Exactly. Do you know what? I couldn't believe it. And like the things that, so I've got 2 museums in there, and then I've got a tour of something else which you'll find quite interesting. And to be honest, there's probably scope to squeeze something else in. But like the 2 museums, one of them were free, one of them you pay 17 quid and you've got a year to go. You know, you can just go in and out for a full year. And that kind of place, she'll buzz it. Just subbed. Yes, you can have a shout out. Everybody can have a shout out. Eugene McGregor, happy to see you again. TJE, Phoebe, Valiant Gold, Krishna, nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. Right, so I'm going to get this next one on because Sophie might be joining me in a minute. Right, guys, back with you. As you can hear me, dog's barking in the background. There's somebody knocking at my door. When somebody knocks at the door, oh, what is it with dogs? Is yours the same? I think I did a bit of research into it, right? Because I was looking at why is my dog barking so much, and it's like when people walk past the house and all this, and it's a territorial thing, isn't it? And apparently they're just sort of letting us know as owners that there's somebody about, but also letting everybody else outside know that they're here. They're here, and if you come in, ooh, they're protecting the premises. All right. I mean, to be fair, my dog Darcy, she's a little chunky little Frenchie, and she's got the bark. Has she got the bite? No. You come in, she's barking, then she starts sniffing you. She gives you a lick and she's off. That's it, done, gone. Absolutely crazy. So, but yeah. Anyway, I'll be back with you in a minute. Let's get some tunes on and we're into the next hour. Let's see if I can quiet dog down and get myself a brew. Jesus, it's all going on. This is it, Jesus. I said that because Jesus is on with a smile. Yeah, so now in the background you can hear the dog barking, Athena's crying, you can hear Sophie saying hello, hello, talking to everybody that's knocking at the door. So everything goes smooth when we do these radio shows at home, and then all of a sudden, boom, they go belly up. Last week we had, what were it? Oh, kids knocking on the door, carrying on, wanting things, shout. They were sat in the bedroom next door, one of them, carrying on because they wanted Sophie to go down and get them a drink of water, because I think for some reason the legs are broken. Anybody else have that? I mean, my legs break, you know, most of the time because Sophie does a lot for me, if I'm honest with you. She's an absolute gem. When it comes to kids, I'm like, look, you're young enough, you're fit enough, get it sorted out now. Right, so, well, I'm into next hour, not sure. Can't believe this. Can't believe it. Right, guys, I'm back with you. So, that's the first hour gone. Absolutely smashed it. Banging away. I'm bopping to some tunes here. But what I want to talk about is, like I said, when I did my show in the week, back on the road again, Rate My Takeaway show. I have Matt Hall on as my co-presenter. We're doing a bit of a competition at the moment for a giveaway, all right? But we had a bit of a topic of conversation going on because I'd just done a video, right, for Rate My Takeaway on Sunday, released it. And hey up, she's in the room, she's in the studio, Feely Bobs is here. Thank God she's here for the last hour. She's actually turned up for work. What do you think it is, holidays? Get your microphone, come on.
It's Chinese New Year, I've got two weeks of holidays, love.
That don't mean you can just run around doing what you want.
Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, so anyway, we're live on radio, by the way. I have got a link on here. So, what I want to talk about is what happened. So basically, if you've not seen it, go on to Rate My Takeaway's YouTube. And I did a place where it's like, you know, some people nick me food or something like that, it's titled. And basically, I had this woman called Christine. She come on and she took me food. Now, what I want to do is I just want to give a disclaimer out there. I've actually spoke to Christine over Facebook. Obviously, she's getting quite a bit of negativity, which is, you know, which ain't nice. A lot of people going on. Do you know what? I love the episode. I love Christine. She was just basically, she'd been out. We've all been there. She's had one too many. She's seen me in a bit of food. They won't let her in restaurant because it was fully booked. So she's thought, there's this bloke sat outside with a table full of food, way too much for him. I'm going in. And she went in on it.
She was just helping you healthy eating plan, love.
This is it. And you know, and I think it was great. But, you know, I just think, let's not go in on her. It was comedy gold. That's what it was, comedy gold. And told Christine, you know, I know, like, she's like, oh, I don't know if I want it taken down and all this. I'm like, no, let's just leave it up and see how it goes. And I think we should share the love. So, Christine, if you're listening, thank you very much for being part of the show. And I'd love to get you back on sometime. Maybe it's when you've not had a few beers and we can chat about it. Right, guys, back with you soon. And maybe I'll also start doing a bit of work. Here she is.
Hello, everyone. Good morning.
Here she is. Look, I've set mine up on this little one, right, today, so that it can get us both in. I thought, yeah, that's class. To leave you for that one.
Yeah. Oh, that one.
Yeah.
I thought you meant mug, not the tripod.
Well, you can have that mug, look, but I think what we need to do, obviously, is we need to get another one of these.
Oh, yeah.
So wherever you got that from, because I've nicked that off you, I've used it for radio, so it's going back in there, so we could do with two more that size.
Some little tripods,
so,
mini pods.
Sophie is like probably most women, I mean, I've got to be honest, since COVID, Amazon is just an absolute nightmare. And the amount of boxes and rubbish, I mean, if I'm honest with you, we could probably fill a bin wagon in a month for the amount of junk that she gets. It's ridiculous.
I'm saving on...
Morning from Barnsley, so, oh my God, it's the rate my vape guy. I ain't doing no vapes. So we're on TikTok as well, and somebody's like, rate my vape. Nah, that's not me. Rate my takeaway.
Chai, everyone.
There's only one Callum Simpson. One Callum Simpson.
Is that today?
It's tonight. I'm absolutely gutted because obviously it's... well, I'm not gutted that it's Harry's birthday.
Yeah, careful, love. He's in dugout.
It's Harry's birthday. She's 10 today, so we're off out, and it's Chinese New Year, so we'd already booked to go into Sheffield with family. We're booked into a restaurant, so we're doing that, and then Callum decides to take a fight down there, that London, so I can't even travel. If it would have been in Barnsley, Sheffield, even Manchester, I could have gone and done what we're going to do and gone down, but I'm not travelling down to London to see Callum knock him out in the first round.
Yeah, but he knows you would have been in doghouse if you'd gone to either.
So,
you'd
Cal,
if
you're watching, right, I do apologise, pal, that I'm not there. But I have, do you know what? I saw him at gym a week after his last fight, like a couple of weeks ago. He's a machine. He's a machine. I swear. And I you know, it's like this. People are saying, obviously, like 5, you know, probably another 5 or 6 fights. If Canelo's still champion, right, then they're saying that he'll be fighting him. Mate, I'd stick him in ring with Canelo today and he'd whack him. He's that good.
I'm just going to nod like I know who you're talking about.
Oh, when I go to the gym and I see him sparring, I mean, obviously I've got in ring with him and he just grazed me a little bit and it knocked me flying, knocked my socks off. It was like, I felt like that little kid on that TikTok meme with Santa. I'll punch him. I'll punch his beard off. I'll punch his beard off. A bit like that.
Yeah, you're in doghouse with me, Callum, for
that. Well, if you want BHFC, I can just turn it so that it's not as challenging for you. There you go, pal. So if you want to know what that is, obviously Sophie's joined and somebody said something dirty that it's going to be a bit challenging to do a certain thing. So I've just turned it to me and said, yeah, not now. Blow him a kiss. Right, so we've got 3 links left.
You are quite hot, yeah.
Have you got it on red hot? I'm sat near radiator, so we haven't got long. We've got about 5-10 minutes to get this out.
Okay.
So if he's a machine, does he come with a warranty? His warranty is lifetime champion. Hall of Famer. That is what I'm predicting.
Do you know why?
So,
do you know why?
Because he's a Barnsley lad. He's a nice lad. He's got the heart of a lion. And he's absolutely the most humble gentleman you'll ever meet.
He is lovely.
Right? And mark my words, right? This guy, his name, you've got people shout Canelo all around the world, right? For that weight division. They're on it. Let me tell you now, give it another 2 years.
Is he medium weight?
Middleweight.
Middle.
Super middleweight.
Super. Is that heavier than medium?
No.
Oh.
Oh my God. Right. So basically, right, Callum, see, she's lost me train of thought now, guys. I'm glad I'm not recording. on here because that would have just blown me out because Sophie having one of her proper sense of humour. Yeah. So no, I reckon he's going to be Hall of Famer. You know, he could take the belt this year, but in 2 years' time, I reckon people are then going to struggle to get it back off him. I'm telling you. She ain't got a bleeding clue. Right, let's go.
He's got a really nice girlfriend. She's lovely.
Are you ready? Oh, Callum's not.
Oh, no, he is. I like him. He's lovely, lad.
Are you ready?
Concave at joy! And I'm not just shouting at Danny. I'm saying,
Whoa.
Happy Chinese New Year!
Not just shouting at Danny.
Well, yeah, you kept looking at me every time I kept excitedly saying, Concave at joy, it's Chinese New Year. So yesterday, we went off to Sheffield to see a lion dance, lots of performances, and we had a big old buffet for Ariana's birthday and Chinese New Year because it's the year of the snake. So, Danny.
That goat. Mine was last year, wasn't it?
No, that went dragging me.
Oh, yeah. That's why you breathe fire all year. Goat's good, though, isn't it? Is goat good?
I think so. I just like the fact that... Are you actually a goat? Or have you just said to yourself you're a goat, the greatest of all time?
So
that's what people keep telling me.
Yes.
Oh, your husband's a goat.
And I think I am a goat on the Chinese thingy. I've looked at it. And
a ram?
What?
Isn't it a ram?
Same thing, isn't it?
Well, no, because you've just adapted it so you sound like the greatest.
Yeah, but a ram's a goat.
It's like my mum's got issues, so she's a pig. But so she calls it a wild boar. I'm like, you're a pig, mum, on Chinese.
You got that right. so has anybody else been celebrating Chinese New Year?
Yeah.
Because Sophie, obviously, as you know, I've got the Rate My Takeaway kitchen. So I went over there, and in the Rate My Takeaway kitchen, we've got Bobby's Salt and Pepper, and we've got Mr. Han in there, who's absolutely class. And what people don't know about this, right? If you happen to go over to Bobby's Salt and Pepper in Huddersfield, Mr. Han, right? Mr. Han. He's won like Chinese chef awards. It's the equivalent to like Michelin stars in China. He's that good, and he's there whipping up salt and pepper chicken. It's amazing.
Is he the one who made me that egg foo
yes.
off the menu? Oh my days!
But I went to see Mr. Han, and then also not part of the kitchen, but up there. So I still class them as part of the family because they're absolutely lovely. There's a group of ladies. I think there's a one bloke in there. There's like 6 or 7 ladies there daily. And it's a noodle bar, and I went in and you sent me with the little red envelopes, Chinese New Year envelopes. Absolutely class. So anybody else celebrating Chinese New Year, let us know. Drop us a message on the Mr. and Mrs Yorkshire Instagram. Back with you soon. Right, oh, there's loads coming away. When are we going to Kent? None of that devil's food. Danny come to Belfast. I went to Belfast just before Christmas, but we lost every bit of content. We filmed 5, couldn't use one of them. Gutted.
I don't believe this.
She just thinks I went for
I think you just went for to do this Guinness half thing.
But I did. So I've never, because I don't drink, do I? Right? Yeah. And one of the first video that we did, cameraman says, try and split the G. I'll get you the Guinness, split the G. And he's like telling me about this.
Then I'm there at home worried, thinking that's dirty. What are you doing splitting someone's G?
Yeah, well, off camera, he did it. Like, well, he didn't do it. He had a go at it, right? And he says, it's about 3 gulps, because he talks like that. But 3 gulps. And he went, wham! And it was above the G. And he went, maybe you should do 4. And I says, well, your gob's bigger than mine. Anyway, we got the camera rolling, so I did 3 and a bit. Put it down, and I split the G.
Did you do it on camera?
Yeah.
But did it not record?
Yeah. But they won't give me footage.
Why?
I'm going to kill the editor. If you don't give me that footage soon, split it G. I'm going to split it.
A voiceover, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Now then, guys, back on G again. Today, I'm going to have 3 little sips with my 3 little gobs.
Didn't I have a second channel, by the way? I love fish and chips. Love Rate My Take. I've been watching you for years. Awesome, you are the goat. Thank you very much. Coming back to Hull very soon. I've got a bit of a secret. Do you know what I'm going to tell you? I'm going to tell Lodi, get this. I don't know, are you just a fan of Rate My Takeaway or a fan of Mr. and Mrs Yorkshire? Do you love food? Are you in the food industry? Now, as you know, Rate My Takeaway kitchen in Huddersfield is open up and it's on the way. Next week, I'm going to be announcing that we're opening up in Hull. We're having a Rate My Takeaway kitchen over in Hull. So I'm not going to tell you when. Is that Sam, my cameraman, on there? Not my cameraman, but my other cameraman. Might be Sam Jones, I don't know. Fans
Jones,
of both.
Jones,
Right, we've got 2 more links to do, love.
Yeah,
one that says
I've got
goodbye.
one.
So you can do this
That
one.
says goodbye.
Yeah, because we have got to go.
Okay.
I'm a chef, yeah, lad, in Kent. Oh, well, I'll come see you, Sam. You can get me some dinner. Ready?
Hey up, so we were just talking about the, what's he called? Callum Simpson, that's it, the boxer in London from Barnsley who's fighting today. So I thought he was called a middleweight champion. What?
Right, this is where Sophie comes on her head goes. So obviously we're talking about Callum, and I didn't directly talk about his fight.
Oh.
Because we're pre-recording, love.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Sorry, yeah.
So you can say, we're not going to spoil the result.
Okay. So I'm not going to spoil the result of yesterday's fight where Callum Simpson, Danny's favourite from Barnsley. But one thing it got us talking about was couples, right? Because it is the month of love. Now, I'd love to know which one of you, if you are in a couple in a relationship, gets the name of the other person. So I get now, I used to be that Sophie from Britain's Got Talent. Now I am Rate My Takeaway's wife. She gets Rate My Takeaway's daughter. That's Athena here. So we get recognised all the time because of Athena. Because she looks for a spit of you and a baby.
That guy off Rate My Ticket. I don't even know my name. That guy off Rate My Ticket.
Yeah, but I didn't get called a name. I get called your tagline with then wife. Not even Sophie. But then I think
they should take wife off.
I always think I always think it's interesting in couples. So like Callum Simpson's girlfriend will get Callum Simpson's girlfriend.
So sorry, Sophie had to jump off then because Athena's just grabbed an ornament off the side with a big glass dome. Why are you putting it in front of the camera? They can't see. And I can't see. We are live on a TikTok here right now, guys. So,
okay, it's all happening in the background. So she'll get Callum Simpson's girlfriend. And then everyone gets different people's like girlfriends or boyfriend. But I want to know, in your couple, is it the man or the woman who comes first?
Right, well, drop us a message, guys. Let us know. Valentine's is fast upon us. Right, let's talk about the elephant in the room, and it ain't me. See what I mean? I've done this show, guys. We've been on for 20 minutes. It's been absolutely class. She comes in, she just mucks it up. Every week, I'm like, start, stop, bang, take that out. That creates work. Need to get you some training. Right, let me have that. Let me take it. That's it. Because I'll take it away, and then she can't have it. Boof.
I'll have you know, I've been trained up to BBC.
To play with that. This is what she actually got me, and that's what she's after. There you go, darling.
She's like, I bought it. It's mine to play with.
Right, are you ready?
Oh, she's giving it you again.
Now we're going.
She's
ready?
fucking it, yeah.
Right, guys, back with you. So that's it. End of the show. I mean, you've turned up for the last, hour? 20 minutes, half an hour.
And I can't wait because it's Valentine's.
Well, it's not Valentine's now, love.
Yeah, but it's the whole month of Valentine's. So I'm just going to force you to be romantic for a whole month.
Well, while you wasn't here, I let something slip on here on radio.
That you're breaking up with me?
Yeah.
The day before Valentine's.
You
know it's a tight Yorkshire man when he breaks up with his lass the week before Valentine's, so he doesn't have to buy Valentine's, and then we'll get back together the day after.
Do you know what? I thought about doing that when we got married. If I break up, just week before we get married, don't have to pay all that expense, then we'll get back together. And I'll just say, you know what, we don't even need a wedding, just take the ring. But then I thought, no, I wanted a cake.
Yeah, true. And the food, the Indian food were good.
Right, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's been absolutely class. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Like I said, I've got to shoot off now because I've got a bit of filming to do today. Athena's here. She's jumping about full of beans today. But we'll be back with you next week at 11 o'clock. Mr. and Mrs Yorkshire, sponsored by the Yorkshire Society. Back with you next week. There you go, sorted. Woo! Can you come to New Zealand? I would love to come to New Zealand.
I've got cousins there said, don't you think about leaving me behind again.
Well, they're talking to you, they're not me. Get me here. Right, what we've got, please come and visit London, Sheffield. Somebody said on there, I saw on there that they said about, would it be better it would be better for the Rate My Takeaway kitchen to be in Sheffield. Do you know what? If some location in Sheffield approached me and wanted me to do the Rate My Takeaway kitchen concept, so it could be a shopping centre, it could be, you know, there's like a few of these warehouses that have got food outlets in. If they wanted me to do something like that, get them told. If you know anybody, tell them to contact me and we'll make it happen, because that's what I want to do. I want to bring the Rate My Takeaway kitchen around the UK, and then I want to take it to New Zealand. I want to go to Australia, America. We want to bring it all over. So, yeah.
Did you know Meadowhall used to be on a site of a former steelworks?
Yes, love.
Ah,
I was old enough to know that before it was built.
Ah. And did you know the Tower of Pisa could fit in one spire of York Minster?
All right. Joe's saying that you're not with me for my looks, and that's true.
I am. I love your eyes.
That's it. So she loves the droopy eyes. But no, do you know what it is, Joe? You're probably one of these that goes to the gym, you're buffed up, you put your baby oil on, you slick your hair back, and you think you're at bee's knees. But you know what? I bet you can't make anybody laugh in your life. And if you can't do that, pal, you've got no chance. That's why you're single. That's what I say to people. It makes me laugh because a lot of people say, oh, they don't look right together, they don't look good together. But look at all these Hollywood couples, right, that are absolutely stunning. And then you see them and they're so mangy and miserable because they don't make each other laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is, like I always say that because I often
There you go, Joe. Yes, so right, get in.
I often think.
Yes, this is Athena, so she's just here. Not Sophie, she's not my daughter, she's my wife. But no, Athena, people say that as well for some reason.
I often think as well, I've lost now what I think.
I don't know. She loses the thought every day. But anyway, guys.
I had a really good point.
I just want to say thank you very much for tuning in. We have really got to shoot now because we're out and we're having fun today. So enjoying the Chinese New Year. So if you're in Sheffield and you're about in Sheffield, look for us around the town centre. We're walking about. Hopefully see you there.
Are you going to be back end at Dragon?
I'll be front end, breathing fire.
Eating the cabbage. Oh, that'll be a good way to get you to eat cabbage.
The dragon doesn't eat cabbage.
It does. It has a big thing of lettuce, doesn't it? That it eats at the end and goes.
No, it does not. They have people. When I've watched films, dragons have flown down and blown fire into villages and eaten all the people,
No, the
including
lion
the kids.
dance. I was going to join the Lion Dance Society at one point because I wanted to be a lion dancer.
Right.
Can't say beans on toast. Can't say beans
Do you know what?
on
I'd love
toast.
to open a Rate My Takeaway kitchen in Barnsley.
Oh. And Sheffield.
Yeah, but I think I should take over the Market Kitchen in Barnsley.
You should.
I think the Market Kitchen should get on to me and say, let's rebrand it. Market Kitchen by Rate My Takeaway. Wham!
There we
And
are.
we'll get some... There's some good people in there, but we'll get some good ones as well. Right, guys. Thank you very much. See you later. We'll love you and leave you, and we'll be back on here next week.
Bye-bye.